Hello everybody and welcome to Wareham High School for a non-league matchup between Bishop Stang High School and Wareham High School. This is a rematch from a game we had last month where Stang had a 21-point lead at one point in the game, 19 actually, and Wareham came roaring back in that one. But both teams now, Bishop Stang is 7-3 overall, 2-2 in the EAC. Wareham 9-3 overall, 7-2 in the South Coast Conference. Still 2 games behind Old Rochester. Bishop Stang lost a big game to Martha's Vineyard at home last Saturday. Right? They played without their big star Desmond Johnson. He was back in the lineup Monday night against Coyle Cassidy at 11 points. So he's going to be a big factor in tonight's game. I can guarantee you that. Wareham's got to do a better job of taking care of their young freshman sensation, Bryson Goodine. Okay, this guy is a slasher, and he has to be watched at all times. Wareham had a horrible third quarter last game, this time against this team. They cannot afford a terrible offensive output like that and hope to win a game. So, 2 talented teams, a lot of talented players. We've got a presentation coming up shortly. We'll have the introduction of the players and our national anthem, and we'll be back right after that.
Get everybody's attention. Before tonight's game, we have a presentation to make. Before I make the presentation, though, I want to acknowledge our boys basketball coach, Kevin Bajali, for his 300th victory 2 years ago. Nice round of applause for Kevin. While Kevin was on his journey to 300 victories, there were many articles in the newspaper, and they got my attention. I'm not a Wareham person, but reading these articles, it made me think of greatness a couple of these guys have done here. And I just want to go over a little bit. Since 1972, Bajoli has been the basketball coach here at Wareham High School except for 1 season. That's almost 43 years. And during that time, they've made over 700 victories. Quite an accomplishment. And if you break it down even further, it's an average of over 16 wins a season from the 1970s to the 1980s, to the 1990s, to the 2000s. When you play basically a 20-game regular schedule, and you're averaging 16 wins a season, that's impressive, very impressive. And I felt that these 2 guys should be honored for what they've done for Wareham basketball. And I'd like Kevin and Jim to come out here and accept this gold trophy.
Nice applause here for Jim Bajoli and his son Kevin.
Nice trophy.
Yeah,
very nice trophy.
A very impressive trophy and over 700 wins.
As the athletic director said, that's amazing to have 16, average 16 wins a year, you know, over 20
games.
Yeah,
possibly.
It's just amazing.
But we got the announcements here for the players, Brett, the big game. Desmond Johnson back in the lineup here for Stang. It's going to be a big difference maker tonight.
Boys and girls, welcome to Wareham High School. We want to do gymnasium for tonight's South Coast Conference basketball game between the Bishop Stang Spartans in your hometown, Wareham.
Chicken wings. How are the chicken wings? Good? How are the chicken wings? Good?
On behalf of the administration, staff, and students of Wareham High School, we welcome
Hey, if you're hungry, get chicken wings in there, man. If you're hungry, yeah.
in accordance with the rules and regulations of the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association and the South Coast Conference. The game officials are responsible for administrating the rules of the game.
Kobe just grabbed me. Kobe Santos just grabbed me, hugged me. He says, I'm 13 for 15. I'm like, he goes, no, he goes, 13 for 15. I go, I heard your broadcast. He goes, I'm 13 for 15. Remember I said in that game, he's the best I've ever seen at when they come out of a timeout, making a play, okay? So he kept track after I said that. He's 13 for 15 this year, scored baskets after a timeout of drawing up a play. Yep, he's 13 for 15. He goes, I go, hey, I just say, it was pretty cool though. He goes, yeah, he goes, I listened. He goes, I heard you that night. He says, I'm 13 for 15. He's laughing, he loves it. I say, hey, Kobe, I tell it how it is, man. You're the best I've ever seen at that, you know?
He didn't reach that average against the Vineyard though the other day. It was tough. Harry was going to take me to task in that when I blogged on Mass Live about the Vineyard Stang game.
And about the best shoe teams.
No, but I called the big guy, Mac. I like to stay in the paint faster, right? And Harry goes, how can you say that? I said, because Harry. I said, I was sitting next to a guy, and the guy was actually counting the number of seconds the kid was in the paint. Like 6 seconds, 8 seconds. No problem. Wareham.
I'm surprised he's playing.
Yeah, he took a nasty hit and a fall to the floor the other night. And
we were hoping he didn't have a concussion or something.
Yeah.
That could have put him out for a good 2 weeks.
Yeah. Isn't there a minimum limit?
A 2-week protocol, I believe.
Yeah.
They have to pass tests for 2 weeks and have no symptoms of a concussion. I got yelled at today by Harry Irvin and the boys. Yeah. I predicted a 15-point victory tonight. They told me I'm nuts.
Yeah, they're going with the Stang Spartans, aren't they?
They told me I'm nuts. Yeah. They told me that Wareham, that Stang and Rochester, man-to-man, are a better team. I disagree. I think having a smaller gym and Coach Kobe Santos knowing their weaknesses, I think that really helps.
Big advantage, right?
But we'll see tonight. Yeah. Stang is
That's
a
right.
very, I mean, not taking anything away from them. Quality team. Beyonce?
Okay, we're ready for this great non-league contest between Bishop Stang High School and Wareham. We're at Jim Bajoli Court, where Jim and his son Kevin were just honored for over 700 wins in their careers, coaching all the way back to 1972.
They got a nice presentation by athletic director Eddie Roddick, who knows, himself how it is to win games.
Wow, he's won a bunch, hasn't he, Brett?
And I had a few minutes to talk with him the other day at Mama Mary's, and he was in to eat, and I was talking to him about the old days of how he coached. And you know that he lost. He coached against Patrick Ewing, lost by 2.
Wow.
And he basically, every time they faced Chris Heaven, they beat him.
Wow.
So we're talking about the old wars against Durfee.
When Durfee was good, right? Yeah. Here's Derek Guerriere going up against
Derek Guerriere with a big jump there. Michael Labonte for three. The start.
The big start by
If he has a
Wareham.
hot game, that's it. He's the leading three-point shooter in the SEC.
Got a lot of, like you mentioned before, the basketball so-called experts in the town picking Stang tonight. But like Coach Fagioli always says, the game is played on the court. There's a big three-pointer by Fraschetti.
Jake Fraschetti, he's been shooting very well for them.
Griggs, Javon Thomas, the sophomore, no good. Rebound, Guerrier, Andy White. Triple team back to Labonte. Michael to Derek Guerrier off the
He
glass,
lost
no good.
control of it.
Yeah.
Had the right idea, but lost control of the ball.
Here's Johnson, number one. He's been out of the off court here for 3 or 4 weeks now. Blocked by Andy White, goes out of bounds. It'll still be Stang ball.
And what we've said before, if everybody plays defense tonight for Wareham, it's like a glove. You know?
Right.
Every finger's got to work, you know.
And one of the improvements Brett and I have been seeing over the last couple of weeks has been defense. Oh, there's a breakdown there.
Oh, Derek Guerrier with the
Adams
block.
is
Another
blocking it out.
block.
It is a foul.
They're going to get Guerrier though with the body, I believe. But very aggressive on defense, and that's what we need to see.
32. I don't have him on my sheet. Wonder who that is.
No. Any idea who that is? We don't have him.
You don't have 32.
Colby, what's his name? We don't have him on. Cam.
Who is it?
I should know Cam. Yeah. Thanks.
Cam who?
Cam Sylvia, it's 50. It's,
Okay.
Sorry. He played AAU. Michael Labonte again. Now he's a little heated up, feeling it tonight. And
Fraschetti.
Mikey's a streak shooter. If he gets hot,
Here comes Javon Thomas, the talented sophomore for the Vikings. Spin. Got a
they
foul.
get Fraschetti on
Yeah.
the block there. I'd like to see Michael Labonte just get hot tonight and just. Cam Sylvia, he's number 50 on here, yeah. I should have known. He played AAU with, yeah.
Labonte put it into play way back to Matt Griggs.
Andy White for three.
No good. Kicked loose. White with it back.
Had Michael Labonte wide open.
Here's Griggs. Little pop
There it
shot
is. That's his game. 8-5 here. Early lead for Wareham. Already playing more
And I
control
think that
tonight.
what we learned from the last time at Stang was when we
We got away with a walk.
Oh, wow, Adams.
Got away with a walk. But he's nice move.
Dennis Adams.
Got away with an early walk.
What I was trying to say, Brett, was that Wareham got both stars to foul out of that game at Stang by driving to the hoop. We had Bryson.
They'll be doing that again tonight. That's their
Here
game.
they go to the hoop
Andy
again.
White.
Andy White, no good.
Got a rebound though.
There's an elbow there thrown by Dennis Adams.
Little push off. Oh, dumb foul. That's a
Andy
bad
White,
foul.
Foul on. Yep, Desmond Johnson's going to shoot two.
I'd like to see.
8-7 Wareham here. 5:33 to go.
You had Michael Labonte wide open in the corner. He hit the. He's hot right now. He's 2 for 2. You know, he's feeling it. Get him the ball.
Desmond Johnson, first end of the double.
I hate to say that because he's my son, but I know him. If he's streaking, get him the ball.
Desmond misses his first
See,
free throw.
already the three-point shooters are getting open. There's a bigger gymnasium. We couldn't get open at Stang because of the narrowness of the gym.
Johnson's second free throw is good. It's a tie game, 8-8. 5:33 to go.
Maybe I think they're going to be monitoring Desmond Johnson a little bit here with his time. And that's Liam Saunders into the game.
Andy White.
Michael Labonte again.
Again, going to the well.
Oh, just off.
Griggs
Oh,
couldn't get
Griggs.
it. Andy White.
Andy White with the steal to Michael
Kicks it off
Labonte.
to Labonte for the layup.
Oh, and he missed it.
Javon Thomas. Javon Thomas. Got a foul.
That crowd getting a little boisterous.
The Stang crowd, they wanted a foul there in that scrum.
Michael
got
Labonte
it.
might be leading the league in missed layups this year. Just goes up too strong.
is Bryson Goodine, talented freshman guard for Stang. Saunders is Fischetti, the three-point shooter. Looking for a pick. Step back, two, no good. Griggs has got it.
Jovan
Thomas all the way for the layup.
It is.
What a play.
That's Wareham basketball right there. Run and gun. Run and gun. You didn't see this at Stang. They couldn't get out and run.
Wow, this is Bryson Goodine. Likes to slash to the basket. Oh, they could. That'll be Wareham ball. Try to get it to open Jovan Thomas again.
But I like what they're doing. They're looking up court. They're trying to get it up quick tempo. I don't think Stang can stay with them.
No, when Wareham's two forwards, Andy White and Jovan Thomas are running, along with Griggs, they're hard to stop.
Griggs for three.
Wow, the big shot.
He didn't hit those. He was cold against Stang the last time for three. It's an early 5-point lead. One of the better quarters to start here for
Only
Wareham.
halfway through. Here's Goodine off the back of the rim, no good. Jovan Thomas.
Got to get a quality shot here.
Gonna go to the left wing. Here's Jovan all the way to the glass.
And in.
I got
You
no
can't
answer.
stop it. You can't stop that.
Timeout.
This is what Wareham needed. Knock them in the jaw a little early.
Yeah.
Get out there, run and gun. Get down the court.
A lot of people coming into this game to watch it tonight. I don't think they saw back the last couple of weeks of this sophomore coming on, Brett. We saw it at at Spellman. Him running the floor. He's starting to make his layups. He's very calm. He doesn't panic, right?
As I said before, though, and I hate to keep saying it, the Stang floor was so small that they were on top of our shooters before they could even get anything up. We didn't shoot well from three-point range. You've already seen tonight, we got Griggs with one, we got Mikey Labonte with two, Jovan Thomas with a three-point. That's four three-pointers. I don't know if we had 4 three-pointers in the whole game against Stang in the first game.
And what we're seeing now, Brett, we're halfway through the quarter. Andy White, the big scorer, doesn't have to score.
But what he's doing is he's dishing and he's playing defense.
Right.
When he plays defense, this team is so much better. You need 5 people playing. That's what this defense is all about. If one guy doesn't do it, it doesn't work.
So, Wareham off to a great start here.
But they need to keep the pedal down. They can't slow up here.
Desmond Johnson, a bad pass.
And the young guys look a little rattled here.
Well, Desmond Johnson looks a little out of sync
They
here.
didn't see this at Stang. They didn't get this slap. They didn't get it till the fourth quarter. And they almost blew it.
This is Johnson's only second game back from his injury.
Oh, Griggs. Oh, nice play on defense.
Here comes a 3-on-1. Andy White's the only one back. To Desmond Johnson with a layup. No,
you missed
good.
it. Andy White. Got to get it up to Labonte.
And Andy did well by not contesting that and getting a foul.
Oh, nice to the
hole.
hole.
Look at Andy White.
Wide open. All of a sudden, that bigger court, everything's open. They can drive to the basket.
17-8.
This is what I expected. This is what I hoped for. Get an early lead. But got to keep on the...
Fischetti.
Got to keep the pressure on him.
Josh Ono's in the game for defensive purposes here. Is Bryson two-pointer.
That's all right. It's a good shot, but he's forcing it already. The kid,
It's
the baskets aren't coming easy for Stang tonight. There's Griggs again for 3.
No good. Rebound Stang.
That's not his strong suit. There's a nice play. And here again, Josh Ono making his presence right there. Mikey Labonte's going to get a breather. Xavier Fogey into the game.
Brett and I have been saying for the last couple of weeks, this kid, Ono, is really making a difference in this fight.
He's getting better and better every game,
He's their man coming off the bench. That's called the 6th man. There's Griggs, White,
Andy White for 3.
Andy.
It's good. Wow. It's a 10-point lead for Wareham. I don't know. I don't know if Stang can handle come from
Well, we got a lot of games left here, Brett. We'll see.
They're a young team. Boy, you got away with a double dribble twice there.
Bryson, Desmond Johnson, Adams.
Again, nice defense by Ono.
Oh, Bryson Goodine, he's going to let a turnaround go up and in.
Got to get those loose balls. Hey,
Bryson's got 4. It's a minute 53 to go. Wareham's got a 20-12 lead, 8 points. There's Fogey with a 3.
Gets his own rebound.
Now he gives it to Jovan Thomas for 3. No, that's off. Rebound, White. He lost it. It'll go to Stang.
I like the aggressiveness though of Wareham, getting their rebounds. Xavier Fogey followed his shot, got his own rebound. Probably not his strong suit shooting threes.
Marquis Silva coming into the game, and Matt Griggs is going to take a breather.
Hey, 20 points in the first quarter. There's a travel.
Here's what Bryson likes to do. He likes to drive to the paint, takes that same shot most of the time.
Oh, tipped up and in.
Wow.
That was by Cam Sylvia, I believe.
Was that Adams that got that layup? 2014, minute 25 to go, first quarter.
21, that's Marquis Silva.
Marquis Silva.
Marquis Silva, yeah.
Now he changed numbers. Jay Fogel almost got a...
How is that not a... How is there no contact on that? I just don't... I know they're letting them play, but wow.
It's Fischetti. Minute left. Straight
Wareham
up.
has to finish this quarter strong, though. They can't...
Here's Adams. He likes to drive. A turnaround. Shot by Adams is good. Dennis Adams.
Hey, just a nice move. Josh played, Ono played nice defense.
Devon Thomas for a three. No good. Here comes Stang. 2-on-2. Oh, and Andy, they just let him push back.
No boxing out. Unbelievable. They let him right back in the game.
Yep, 2018.
Again.
Andy White.
8 unanswered
Dave
points.
Fogey, three. No good. Andy White get the rebound with 23 seconds to go. Andy for three.
Nope.
No good. Dave Fogey. Rebound. Bryson Goodine with the ball. 15 seconds. Goodine, that's what he likes to do. Now, what I noticed when I watched Stang at home against the Vineyard, when Bryson Goodine is slashing, his favorite spot, probably 75 to 80% of the time, is right there where the baseline is at the free throw line. Right about there, he likes to stop and take the pop shot there.
I just, Wareham falling apart here. They got 20 points. 20-point output with 2 minutes left, and they just let them right back in the ball game. And they've been doing this all year.
Here's that shot he likes to take. This one didn't go.
5 seconds left. You got time for a shot.
He's got to take it.
Oh, it was good if it went. Wow.
Mark Perot with a 3-point try there. He rimmed it. But Wareham 20 to 18 here.
And tonight, as every night, we're being brought to you by Mama Mary's, 219 Main Street. Everybody's licking their fingers right now from the chicken wings, but homemade Italian food, go see Mary.
So there's been some changes here tonight. We got Marquis Silva changed from number 21 to number 4. So he's wearing number 4.
No, he's wearing number 21 tonight, I believe.
Is he back with number 21?
He's 21,
yeah.
yes, that's what he's...
On the roster, he had number 4, right?
4, yep.
So we're back to 21 with him. And on the Stang side...
Cam Sylvia went from
50
to 32.
Okay.
Yep.
So we're all set now.
And 2-point lead here. Start the second quarter. Stang gonna bring the ball in.
Just like we thought it was going to be a barn burner here.
But they had a 10-point lead, and they let them right back in it. They got to get back to what they were doing.
Here's Fischetti.
They've had these lulls all year long.
That's Saunders, number 14. Saunders, a turnaround. Good.
Nice move.
High game. Liam Saunders.
And again, Wareham has just let them back in the game.
Fogey, Griggs, Mark Perot.
It's good for 3.
Perot with a big 3.
If he can hit those, that's a big, big plus for Wareham.
Here's Bryson Goodine. Top of the arc.
Neither team's going to go away.
Yep.
It's going to be close.
Dennis Adams, Fischetti, left of the arc. Saunders, knocked loose. Kicks it back to Fischetti for the 3. No good.
Derek Garrier with the
That's
rebound.
gonna be Garrier got it. Here's Mark.
Pull up, pull up.
Slowing it down. He gives it to Labonte. 6:54 to go. Second quarter. First half action. There's Perot. Nice space. Gives it back out to Labonte for 3.
That's good. Oh,
No.
in and out.
In and
Boy,
out.
it looked good from here.
Got to go in first. Here's Adams. Dennis Adams with a little hook. No good?
Oh,
Put
come
back.
on. You got a rebound. No boxing out. That's about the second basket that Cam Silvers had by just laziness.
23-22. Wareham with a slim 1-point lead. 6:24 to go. Second quarter. Here's Griggs. All the way for the
Oh,
layup.
nice. And that's there all night. When they try to pull out to our wing guys, that's there for Griggs.
25-22. It was a nice job by Griggs in taking care of the basketball, covering it up before he made that layup.
Graham's got to have a couple defensive stops here.
Mr. Shetty. Bryson Goodine. Stop and a pop. It's a 2, but it's no good. Oh, and a big rebound by Derek Garrier.
Ooh, Derek Garrier almost had a little travel there.
He's hurt. He came down the wrong way. Here's Mike Labonte with a big layup. Good. Mike Labonte.
That's there all night. They just drive to the hoop.
27-22. 5:45 to go.
Varsity
doing his thing. 3, no good. Mike Labonte's going to get the rebound. Bring it up.
Staying with a little force there.
Here's Griggs.
Oh, there's X underneath. Brought the ball down.
Yep.
Keep the ball up, but you know.
Here's Bryson Goodine. Watch. See if that takes that same shot. No, he kicks it back out. Here's Adams for 3. Not his shot. Almost winning.
Get it up.
Derek Garrier, 2 rebounds in a row. Here's Mark Perot. Stays it alive.
3.
Step back 3 by Mark Perot.
Oh! Got the rebound. Michael Labonte for 3.
Michael Labonte for 3. No good.
In and out.
Adams.
He's got to get back.
To Saunders.
Oh, and then
Saunders makes it. 27-24. Timeout Wareham.
Coach Rizzoli wants a timeout. Get the Andy White and Jovan Thomas back in the game. I still like the 7 points here in the second quarter. Stang seems to be forcing it a little bit, but Wareham has to rebound better. There's been a couple times where they get caught with their pants down where that second effort, you know what I mean? That just Cam Sylvia, he's a solid player. He played the AAU with the boys for Kobe.
He's a very aggressive player too, isn't he, Brett?
He can play, you know what I mean? And he's solid. He's going to be in the right place. He's not going to wander off. You know, he's basically going to be in the right spot.
Little microphone adjustment here. Our producer.
When you talk to Paul, you turn your head and then I lose you. Because you're over here.
All right, we got 4:55 to go here.
We're having issues with me being here or not being here. To be or not to be. And the crowd was a little upset that they didn't have a little Beyonce for. There's a little bit of scuttle around.
Let's be thankful that we didn't have a national anthem gate.
Yeah.
Like the inflate gate there with that's been going on between Belichick and.
It's amazing
and
that 2
Brady.
Japanese men were going to lose their heads today. There was a doctor shot
in Boston 2 days ago.
And the lead story is deflated footballs. I just don't get it.
I know.
I love sports as much as the next guy. Andy White underneath.
No foul.
Wow. And they get the second. But I mean,
Wareham with 5 here. One more. It'll
don't
be
understand how there was no contact on it. It's 5-1 here.
one more to give for Wareham before they go into the 1-1.
It seems like he referees every game we have, and he hasn't gotten any better.
Here's Bryson Goodine.
That's my opinion, not the opinion of the TV
Freshman
station.
has 2 points, 4
Comment
points here tonight.
strictly Brett
There's
Labonte.
Adams. Oh,
Brett
taken away by
Labonte's own.
Derek Garrier. 3-on-2. Bounce pass to Derek Garrier. Layup is good.
Nice pass by
He
Mike
deserved it.
Labonte. Yep. He ran the floor. He did the defense. He ran the floor. And Mike Labonte waited till he was open and made the right choice.
He was rewarded.
Oh, and Andy White close to the steal.
Goodine pushes him away.
Push it
and
away.
Andy gets away.
All the way by yourself here. Oh, and he again foolishly tried to dunk it. Just get the layup. Michael Labonte for 3. Get in. That's his third in this first half. He has 11. The lead for him.
3:54 to go. That was a big bucket because
That gets him to 8 points.
missed the dunk there. He never should have took. He had the shot off the glass.
Oh, he answers it. There's Desmond Johnson.
Makes his presence felt.
Yeah, they're not going to go away. So if anybody thought Stang was going to fold the tent and go away, they showed that when they were down 10.
Yep, 32-27.
Young team, but they can handle it.
There's Andy White. Way outside to Javon Thomas. Take it away from him.
Too much dribbling. Swing it.
There's Matt Griggs.
Oh, that's...
Foul on Bryson.
Wow. I hope they get it on 24. Because
No, it's on Bryson. That's his second.
Wow. Hey, I call it either way.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, that was not a foul. I'm sorry, folks. And I think the crowd is voicing my opinion. The Stang crowd, luckily it's not as abusive as the Vogue-Tech. That was one of the worst things I've seen.
Here's Matt Griggs' second free throw is no good.
Oh, Derek Gary hustling. Hey, you can't help. That's a hustle play right there. He didn't get the rebound, but he's hustling. 6-point lead here with 3 minutes left in the half. Well, that's a good call.
Marquis Silver is going to be guarding the freshman for Stang now. His only strategy is to put different guys on this guy and try to wear him down.
Got to be careful though, because one more and they're in the bonus.
Right. Wow, Marquis almost.
These referees got to watch the push-off here too.
Watch this slash to the bucket.
Oh, nice steal by Andy. Go for the layup, son.
Gonna call it travel.
That's 2 steps. I'm sorry. 2 steps. I just don't.
33-27. Turnover here with 3 minutes to go. Andy White seemingly had an easy bucket.
But he didn't have to do the fancy stuff. That's what kills me. Just get the bucket.
Here he goes again. Andy White again.
Let's try this again.
There's Andy White.
Well, there's a foul. Thank you. That's about the 4th time we've gone under the hoop. And I think that's the first time we've gotten a physical call.
I think that's on Adams, 24.
24. That's his second, I believe, or first. I'm sorry.
I thought he had 2, but Wareham's putting the ball in. 3 team fouls for Stang. Griggs kicks it over to Andy White. Here's Marquis Silver driving the paint.
Oh, that's Wareham ball.
Yep, went off the Stang. I think Dennis Adams had his arm up, went off his hand. So 6-point Wareham lead here with 2:45 to go. Here's Andy White. Little stop and a pop. No good. Adams getting very physical under there, Brett.
They're letting them play, I'll tell you that much.
Desmond Johnson for another 3. No good.
Sure, I love
with the
Hey,
rebound.
we'll take that all night.
He's got Marquis Silver all alone for the layup. We got a block.
Oh, that's Desmond Johnson got the worst of that, and he hasn't been feeling well.
No. And he does had a leg injury before he came back into the lineup the other night.
Michael Labonte adding to his SEC 3-point shooting lead with 3 tonight, which I couldn't believe when I read that.
So a couple of big free throws here for the junior, Marquis Silva, the defensive specialist for the Wareham Vikings.
We just got to keep the pedal down here. We stalled a little bit at the end of the first quarter.
Marquis misses this free
like
throw.
to get it to double digits before the half.
Mark Perot's coming in. Griggs is going to get a little breather here.
Again, though, I don't like this lineup. This is the lineup that lost the lead at Vogue-Tech the other day. Not lost the lead, but
Marquis lost it, but we get it back. Mark Perot, another big rebound.
Big hustle play.
Yeah, he has 3 big rebounds here tonight.
Got to look for Andy White and Joe Vaughn to come with the points
No
here.
good.
Oh, Wareham ball.
Yes.
Mark Perot with another hustle play. Waiting for a big night from Mark. Mark's a quality player. He started slow.
Well, last game up at
he's getting there.
Graydon and Bedford.
I think he's feeling more and more comfortable.
There's Mark, another 3. No good. In and out.
Oh, he overran the rebound.
Yeah. 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go. 6-point Wareham lead over Stang here. We're in Wareham. James McGoley court. Here's Fischetti, the 3-point shooter. Top of the arc. Looking for some help. There's Goodine. Bryson Goodine takes the jump shot for the 3. It's good.
You got to get a hand up in him. You can't get him a shot like that.
Bryson's got 7 points here.
I don't like this lineup. He needs to go.
Here's Andy White. He got fouled. No
On the
continuation.
floor.
No continuation.
You got to get these guys rest, but
It's on
I
Adams
just don't
again.
like
Yep.
this.
3-point game. Minute 40 to go. Andy White's going to go to the line. No, he's not.
No, it was
Wasn't in the act
we
of
continue.
shooting.
It was on the floor.
Yeah. There's Andy White. Elbow. It's going to be Bishop Stang ball. A timeout. So,
How do you
Bajoli,
get a timeout on a tied up ball? It's a tied up ball. I mean, that's
should have been a jump ball, right? I would think.
should have been.
He's putting his hands over the.
He says-
he's saying,
he says-
I'm calling a possession by Stang. Well, he puts the arrow back to Wareham's way now.
No, he goes over.
What is he doing?
I don't know what he's doing. He gave him the timeout, even though it's the Wareham ball. Ref. I'm trying to see whose ball it is. No, I'm just trying to. I don't know, understand which way they're going.
33-30. We had a minute 37 to go. The ball's going to go to
Oh,
Stang.
he's giving it to Wareham. No, I
Wow.
believe he's giving it to Wareham. It was a tied up ball. He gave him the timeout. I believe. I may be wrong.
No, it's going to be Bishop Stang ball.
No.
Adams is going to put it in play here, underneath his own basket.
Unbelievable. I've seen some. I don't know.
And Coach Rajoli's not happy. Don't blame him.
That's a bogus call. That's, I mean,
There's Goodine. Frschetti. Frschetti's only had 1 3-pointer.
nice play by
nice
Matthew
hands by
Griggs.
Matt Griggs to take it away
that
from
wingspan that he has.
Griggs. Andy White.
Jovan Thomas for 3.
Jovan.
In!
Jovan Thomas. Jovan's got 7. Goodine with a 3. That's not going to go. Andy White
White
with a
with the
big
rebound.
rebound.
He's got Jovan on the right.
Andy White.
Oh, that's a foul. Thank you.
Going to be on Goodine. I
On
think.
Goodine.
His second.
No, either team now has. They're in the,
You can hear Coach.
and Goodine got in foul trouble and fouled out in the last game.
He sure did. There's Andy White. 58 seconds to go. Jovan Thomas to White. Top of the arc. Driving the paint. Takes care of it. Layup.
And
It's good.
then-
Andy White.
Boy, almost a travel there, but 8-point lead here with 46 seconds left.
38-30.
Nice stop here would be big for Wareham.
Bryson Goodine. Adams. Frschetti. Michael
Bonnie played good defense on him.
Frschetti. That's number 13.
Again!
Wow.
How many times are they going to let him in for that rebound? Cam Sylvia, that's his 3rd bucket on a nobody boxing him out.
There's Andy White. He got fouled. No call.
And
He
in.
lands it in. Definitely.
Oh, and Griggs with the steal.
2 seconds. Riggs. Block. Wow.
Oh. 8-point lead at halftime. 20 seems to be the magic number, I believe, Paul.
2 20-point quarters. 2 good, solid quarters offensively for Wareham. They let Stang back in it a couple of times, but they recharged and got the lead back up to where
Totally different from the last time we played. I
time.
mean, I don't know if I hate to keep saying it's the gym or whatever.
No, we got that ugly 3rd quarter we had last time. Hopefully, we're not going to see that tonight.
Hopefully, we're not going to see that. They got to come out of the locker room. They got to really just push the needle down, man.
Right.
Go for the jugular. I really think Stang right now, their stars are trying to force it a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of what Wareham did in the first game. Mike, I hate to keep saying he's my son, Michael Labonte, feed him the ball. He's 3 for 4, I believe, from 3-point range tonight. Get him the ball.
Okay, we're going to be back after halftime festivities, Brett and I.
And folks, head down to Mama Mary's, 219 Main Street. Eat it up.
Okay, we're back here at Wareham for second half. Action here. There's a non-league contest between Bishop Stang and Wareham. Return match. Stang won the first match, but right now here, starting the third quarter, Wareham has a 32 point game lead and 8-point lead, actually. They had two good offensive quarters, 20 and 20 to beat 40. Wareham held Stang to 14 points that quarter. That's why we have an 8-point lead at this point right now. And my partner, Brett Labonte, still hasn't come back into the booth yet, so I'll be on my own for the first part of this broadcast here in the third quarter. So, a very entertaining game. Two talented teams. Yeah. Stang's going to, starting five will be Bryson Goodine in the backcourt with Desmond Johnson, Fischetti, Adams, and Liam Saunders is up front. Wareham will go with probably their original starting five here to start the game. Yep. Griggs, Guerriere, Thomas, Labonte, and White. Wareham's going to put the ball in play at midcourt. It'll be Mike Labonte put it in play. Brett Labonte is back.
Big line at the concession stand trying to get a water. You can hear me?
Yeah. Yeah. Labonte to White. There's Andy White. Kicks it back. Double team trap. Griggs has got it.
Stang comes out a man-to-man this time.
Andy White kicks it back to Brett Labonte for three. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound. Stang. Just underway here. Third quarter. What a block by Griggs.
That might have been Mikey Labonte that shot that, but who's to say?
No.
No, who's to say? Huh?
No, that was Griggs. I think Bryson Goodine was a little in shock there, thinking that a guy smaller than him could get up and block.
Oh, it's a double dribble there, kid. Got a little confused.
Yep. Looking for some help. And didn't get it, and turned the ball over. Andy White.
Oh, sloppy there, kids.
Yep. Big save.
Wareham's got to come out here aggressive now. 8-point lead, can't stall here.
Can't sit down. Mike Labonte. Oh, Guerriere with a three. No, he's ill-advised shot.
Thinks he's a point guard.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not, they got to change that offense.
Yeah, Guerriere shouldn't have took that shot. Desmond Johnson off the rim, no good.
Both teams coming out a little cold here at second half.
Sophomore Thomas, the rebound. Double team trap. Gets it back. Drives the paint. Kicks it over to Andy White. Andy's going to drive. Oh, they're going to call it on Adams.
That's his third.
Yep.
That would be his third.
He goes, I didn't even move to the referee. The referee didn't care. We got a block. Could have called it either way, though, right, Brett?
I believe that was the right call.
Yeah.
I think he slid a little to the...
Here's Andy White's first free throw. It's good.
Everybody's playing a little out of control, though, here. You know what I mean? A little early jitters. Yeah. You know, we got to get established here.
Yeah.
Really could put this game away here in the third
Andy
quarter.
White, no good. Second
Oh, Derek Guerriere with a hustle play. Oh, the Andy White.
What a play
nice play by Derek Guerriere. We got an 11-point lead here for Wareham.
Boy, Derek Guerriere is playing
and
a
now,
game
Paul, we got to put the pedal to the metal here. We had a real bad third quarter at Stang. Can't have that tonight.
Nope.
Keep building on the lead.
That's short. No good.
Oh,
off the top of the glass.
They're forcing it.
Yep.
Stang's forcing it. Kind of what Wareham did.
I just want to give a shout out here for the work Derek Guerriere is doing tonight. He's only got 2 points on the offensive sheet here, but boy, is he doing a great job. Wow. Yeah. But Guerriere playing defense.
You can't have a mistake made like that by a senior. They put a little pressure on them, and they get, get shaken up here. That's what the Stang's supposed to.
Pass to Adams in the paint. Turn around is no good.
Nice ball. Nice defense by Mike Labonte on the play.
Right. All three
guys. Calling for the ball.
White and Guerriere. Here's Andy slashing to the basket.
Come on. It's a good basket, but it's 1-on-5. We don't need that.
Bryson Goodine almost had a stole away. Looking for some room here.
Only 13-point lead here in the second half.
Here's Goodine trying to go to the spot which he likes. Here's Fischetti. No good. That's going to be Wareham basketball.
Wareham ball. Stang has not scored yet here.
Yeah. Here's Griggs. 5:47 to go. Wareham's got a 45-32 lead. Much different third quarter than we saw back up in Dartmouth at Stang.
Oh, Gary is still fighting for it.
Fighting for the ball. Here's Connor. Liam Connors, no good.
Oh, Michael Labonte with the rebound.
Saunders, that was on the missed layup. Is Michael Labonte going to drive to the paint, step it back to
Jovan
Jovan
Thomas for three. And good! It's a 16-point Wareham lead.
And there's that sophomore, Jovan Thomas. We've been talking about him coming on the last couple of weeks.
So now with that third quarter that they didn't have in Stang, they have it here tonight. And
They just about wiped that out with this little run they've had in the early part of the third quarter.
But you know what? We still had one of the best fourth quarters we've ever had all year.
But it was too late.
Yeah, and you're not, you can't rely on that tonight.
No.
So you need to keep this lead, 16 points. We had a 10-point lead early in the first half, and we blew it.
Yeah.
So can't have it. I mean, this Stang team can go on a run.
Oh, yeah.
Wareham has to stay within themselves, play hard, keep doing what they're doing. Stop the 1-on-5. I mean, we got an early 8 points in this quarter.
We saw what Andy did in the first quarter. Then scored a point, dished it off, got rebounds, passed it.
And I'm not trying to. The kid's a great player. And I love the kid.
Player,
you know, just don't try to do too much. You know, the coach was yelling for a travel. He could have got a travel. You know, just play in your means. You know,
trust your teammates.
Yeah.
Okay, after that big bucket by
You got Jovan Thomas, you got Mike Labonte. They're all shooting three-pointers, and they're shooting well tonight. Get them the ball. And please, somebody box out Cam Sylvia. There's a new one into the game, number 3.
Yep.
He played in the first game, and he was a key contributor.
The Brito.
Oh, Andy White. There we go with the defense.
Oh, wow. Andy's
Pick it up.
Pick it up. Keep control. Going to drive. Underneath for a layup. Left-handed is good. Wow.
It's an 18-point lead. They're putting on a clinic right now, but you got to...
Right. Here's the Brito.
See how Stang handles this. Do they try to do too much?
Take it away.
Gary with the steal.
Derek Gary. Oh, ill-advised pass there, Derek. A little bit too far to Andy.
Number 23 is throwing moving screens all over the place. And they haven't called it yet.
That's Nicholas Landry,
Yep.
the sophomore.
Twice he's gotten away with it.
But again, I hate to keep repeating this. Derek Garrier is playing himself a heck of a game defensively.
You know, he really took to heart that loss against Stang the first time. He's out hustling everybody.
Look at him talking to his teammates now. Keeping them pumped up. Play defense.
Again, Stang, almost 4 minutes into this third quarter, they haven't scored a point.
Johnson. Sylvia, you got a foul.
Got away with it. Hey, they helped him. But still, I like the way we're. Hey, nothing's easy for Stang tonight. Everything was easy for them in the first game.
2-shot foul here. And it'll be the senior, Cam Sylvia.
The only thing easy is getting a takeout order at Mama Mary's at 219 Main Street.
I don't know.
295-5308. Call ahead.
Yeah, you better call ahead for Super Bowl.
Yeah. Super Bowl. Give us a day ahead if you want. If you want Mama platters. No, just a day. We'll have the A-team on that day.
Sylvia's second free throw is good. He's a left-hander. Sylvia.
Again, Wareham has to stay aggressive here. Oh, he got away with a reaching.
Andy White. Over Jovan Thomas, another 3.
It's good. I mean, this someone's hot right now.
I know. What's he talking about, the referee?
He's got something to gripe about. Napoleon.
Jovan's got 3 3-pointers here tonight. Here's Bryson Goodine. He's going to fire up a 3. We knew that was coming. That's no good.
Labonte with the rebound.
Here's Mike Labonte. Mike's having a good game. He's got 8, 2 3-pointers. Here's Andy White. Going to drive to the paint. Scoop shot to Thomas. Back to White. He's not going to pass up the 3. Wow. He got leveled by Sylvia.
It's going to be, I think that's number 4 on.
I don't think it's on. Is it?
That's number 4.
Is that on? They're going to call it.
That is number 4.
Saunders? I mean, excuse me, on no.
Oh, they called it on 32. I'm sorry.
On Sylvia. Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, in and out.
In and out by Andy.
20-point lead here by Wareham.
Still not over. We got plenty of basketball here.
Harry Irvin's a little nervous right now because I predicted a 15-point win. Wareham got to stay aggressive. Staying with 1 point in this second half so far.
54-33.
Basically what happened to Wareham in the first game.
Right.
Oh, nice play.
Sylvia.
Oh, and one.
Play, it's good.
I think that's going to be on Griggs. Good call. It was a good call and a strong move by Cam Sylvia to get fouled and still finish the play. Solid play.
Sylvia.
Got a box out here.
Good.
That's a big three-point play for Stang. They needed that.
18-point lead for Wareham.
Michael Labonte wide open down below.
Yep. Bryson Goodine is going to be watching him. Griggs, Javon Thomas for another three.
Oh,
in and out. We got a 3-on-1 here for Stang. Layup by Johnson is good. Desmond Johnson.
Got to be careful here now. Don't want to let Stang make a run here. Don't get too comfortable.
Labonte.
Oh, bad pass. Timeout called here.
Yep.
These guys got to settle down. They're better than this. You
54-38. 3:07 to go.
I know it looks, it's a 16-point lead, but it could be a 6-point lead in 2 minutes. You got to stay under control.
So a little run here by Stang offensively here. It's cut into the lead.
They have 6 points this quarter.
And they're going to get the ball again.
You got to, I mean, you got to just, I mean, you just gave up 5 quick points, you know, and then you throw the ball away. You know, you got to stay in your game. You missed the 3-pointer, then you threw the ball away. I mean, it could turn around, and I hate to say that, but it's been all year, these lapses. They just, for 2, 3, 4 minutes, they play horrible, you know, and I just don't want to see that happen tonight. I want to see this a 20-point lead at the end of the third quarter.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen.
No, but it was definitely in the, you know,
that's
in the
possible. But
because then you give yourself a little comfort.
Yeah.
They're not going to, you know, hopefully not going to blow a 20-point lead in the fourth quarter, but you got.
Okay, Josh Ono is going to come in for a little defensive.
And Mark Perot's in also.
Okay, a little physicality here.
You got to defend these guys here.
Right.
And try not to force it on offense. Make them force it.
Bryson Goodine. Desmond Johnson. 3 minutes to go. Straight up here. Third quarter in Wareham. Non-league contest. Here's Fischetti. No good. Andy White. Adams has got it.
Now they get beat beat to the rebound. 5 seconds.
Wow. Desmond Johnson. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time here. Backdoor play to.
They're playing that pick and roll with their high, you know, at the high post. They're falling for that twice now.
In the old days, they called it the old picket fence. 54-38. Sylvia with 2. First one is good.
Yeah, he's a solid free throw shooter. He's just a solid player altogether. Not going to make too many mistakes. Good rebounder, solid underneath.
54-39.
And again, it's already down to a 15-point lead from 20. I mean, you can't
down to 14.
Yep. Really, it's a quick 6-point, you know, run here. They need a basket here.
They got to stop the bleeding here.
At least slow it down. Run some clock. Run, you know, get a basket.
Andy White behind the back. Over to Perot, back to Javon, in and out.
Now they get out rebounded. 3-pointers all of a sudden they're not going.
Here's Fischetti. Bryson Goodine to Desmond Johnson.
This could be cut to an 11-point lead right here. That's
looking at a pick and roll again to Sylvia.
oh.
Same play, same foul on Josh Ono.
How many times are you going to let him do it? You got to, you know.
Got to box him out.
I'd go back to Derek Gary and get him in there. He was handling better. Again, a 20-point lead is now down to 14. It's going to be.
I know Derek's not in foul trouble, is he?
I get. Stang's looking to do what Wareham did to them. You know, cut the lead, cut it. You know, they're slowly doing it. Now down to 12. Wareham hasn't scored a basket in a good 2 minutes.
There's Andy White. Passes up to 3. Now he's going to take it.
And good. And they needed that. They absolutely needed that.
57-42.
Hate to
Back
say
up
that
to
with a
15.
12-point lead that you needed a three-pointer, but they had to stop the bleeding.
Right.
And they needed defensive stop here.
Here's Johnson for 3. There's Ben Johnson.
So he answers, you know, they're not going to go away.
Here's Griggs with 1:32 to go. Andy White. Pick. Andy at top of the key. Mark Perot takes it back out. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Griggs to the paint. Back out to Andy White. 9 seconds. Andy White, a drive and in. Andy White.
Nobody better drive it to the basket. But they got to defend here.
Yep. 59-45. 14-point lead.
We can afford to trade baskets, but
Here's
you know,
Johnson again for a long three. Rebound Griggs. Oh, almost taken away.
forced it.
Adam.
Again, that's what we need.
Andy White. 50 seconds on the clock. Left here in the third quarter. Andy White. Passes
gotta
it.
take that.
Crazy
Should have
shot,
taken
yeah.
a three-pointer.
Yeah.
What?
Bryson Goodine with 38 seconds to go. Goodine. Adams. Oh, wow.
He's absolutely killing. He's killing Ono right now. Absolutely killing him. He's going to his left hand. He's a lefty. They gotta.
You got to get Derek Area back in the game here. You're going to let Derek sit till the start of the fourth quarter. It's a 12-point game, 59-47 with 12 seconds left. They better hurry up. 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Andy White drives. They're going to let him go to the paint. And Stang's got the ball. Here's the clock.
So they didn't score the magical 20. They only had 19 there, but not a good quarter.
No, it's not.
I mean, they held
Stang to 15, but they let him back in the game.
I mean, they actually built up the lead a little bit, but they could have really put this game away.
Yep.
They could be up 25 right now. It's just, I'd be shocked if he stays with this 5 and doesn't go back to the starting 5.
There's Derek Area standing up. Doesn't look
And
like
Michael
he's coming
Labonte also. I just don't.
back. I mean, Derek Area has played such a game defensively on the boards.
I mean, I don't know
on
what
the
he's
floor.
saving for because Josh Ono's getting, you know,
Yep.
this
This kid Sylvia's eating him up.
You know, it's not, it's not often that you go up against a lefty, you know, and that's what he's doing. And he's just, I believe it's Stang ball, right? I mean, Stang starts this quarter with the ball.
Yeah, you've got a seasoned senior out there in Sylvia, and Josh Ono, like we mentioned earlier,
They can
he's
cut-
not junior.
they can cut
He's
it to
this is
10.
only his second year playing basketball, right?
They can cut it to 10.
Yep.
I just don't understand the, unless he's saving the Labonte and Derek Area for the, to finish off the
Well, I say
game.
this: if Stang gets another little run here, they're going to have to come back in
You got to
quickly.
do something here.
Yep.
But you can't afford that. You don't want a
Yeah,
run here.
Yeah, exactly. There's Desmond Johnson again. He's hot. Johnson.
Gary is up off the bench. Now it's down to 10. I mean, you've cut this 20-point lead in half.
Johnson and
It's
Sylvia
just
show
amazing.
here in the second half. Is Andy Way? Oh no, another
Way
bad
out.
three.
Now he's forcing the issue.
10-point game, 59-49. Desmond Johnson is going to try to drive the paint.
I mean, they got to do something quick here. It's an 8-point lead. It's like the train's on the track and they're standing in front of it.
Yep. All the way out to Mark Perot. Griggs, Andy White, fakes the three, in the paint.
Offensive.
Offensive foul on White.
Trying to do too much. 1-on-5.
7-12
This
to
is
go.
horrible.
It's an 8-point game. Stang has come back, roaring back in this one.
Well, they haven't really done anything spectacular.
Yeah.
Wareham just
Yeah.
stinking the joint out right now. Got to get together here. 1-on-5 is not going to cut it.
Got a pick behind White. Johnson.
Nice defense.
Went off of Guerrier.
Ooh, that looked like it was off of Sylvia, but we'll take it. Wareham, it's like they're holding on for dear life here.
Got to get a basket here quickly. Here's Johnson. He's been hot. Way over. There's Sylvia.
Travel. Oh, come on. Don't bail a kid out with that call. You can't bail him out with that call.
Wow, 59-51.
That's a tough one to swallow there.
There's Fischetti.
That was a tough one to swallow there. That's a walk all the way.
Labonte almost got it from Johnson. 6:48 to go. Here's Johnson. Fischetti. Bryson.
Oh, Griggs, nice play.
Bryson Goodine to Fischetti. Plenty of time.
When does clock reset? Clock can't reset. Clock reset. Call a timeout. The shot clock reset for no reason.
Somebody was asleep at the wheel on the shot clock.
Oh, Michael Labonte with a
pass by
bad.
Mike Labonte.
At least throw the ball up, throw the shot up.
Here's Johnson. 8-point game
Everything's
here.
1 on 5 right now.
Adams, a turnaround runner, no good.
All right, slow it down. Slow the ball down.
Here's Mike Labonte. Now he slows it down with 5:58 to go. Here's
Don't have
Andy
to be in
White.
a rush here.
Griggs. Andy White. Griggs for 3.
It's good! That's a big one for Matthew Griggs. It's an 11-point Wareham lead. They need a defensive stand here.
51. 5:32 to go. This Johnson's going to try a little jump shot. No
Short.
good.
Macro, slow it down.
Here's Labonte. Mark Perot kicks it back out. Top of the arc. Here's Labonte. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time. White. Going to take a 3. No.
Just
62-51. 5 minutes to go. Stang very much
it's one
in
of
this
those,
game
if it
still.
goes in, it's a great shot.
Yeah. Here's Bryson Goodine, no good. Scurry on the floor. Timeout. Did it look like they had possession? I don't think so.
How do you get a timeout when you don't have the ball? That's twice now. There's a tied up ball when you get a timeout.
4:53. I got to agree with
Wow.
on this one. The
Wow.
ball was not tied up. And
That's twice now. They've had a tied up ball that they've got the timeout. That's
4:53.
it's magic. But hey, give Stang credit, going to the floor, hustling. You know, they gotta. Wareham needs a defensive stand here. This is it. You know, the same thing. You know, it is what it is. We get the same ones every time, and it's just over and over and over. But just never seen so many timeouts on tied up balls. I just but got to D up here, boys. 4:53 at 11-point lead. No excuses here. Oh, you can't let him.
Big rebound by Javon
Give it up,
Thomas.
give it up, give it up. You got him.
Now he's got Marquis Silva for a deuce. No good. Big rebound by Ono. He hits the floor.
Not the
Adams
shot
got
we
it.
were
No,
looking for
no.
there.
Oh, all alone is. Oh, misses the shot.
Man,
Sylvia missed the shot, but they're going to get the ball
missed the
back.
shot. We had the ball. We lost it.
4:30 to go.
Trying to get a quick breather for Andy Way and Gary, but
Yep, plenty of time left in this one. They don't want to give the easy hoop. Here's Fischetti. They don't want him to fire the three.
Wareham needs a stop here.
Yep.
Big stop here.
Fischetti. Johnson. For the 3.
It's good.
Good.
Take your shoot. Hey, it's an 8-point lead.
Javon Thomas. Got a foul.
Only their third team
Yeah.
foul, though.
Wareham's got no more to give. It'll be 1-on-1 at the line for Stang, the next Wareham foul. Marquis Silva coming out of the
That
game.
could be very important. Stang's
Yep.
good free throw shooters.
Josh Ono. Javon Thomas. Javon. Gonna take a 3. No good. Too many threes right now. Travel. Wow. Big call against Desmond Johnson, the
I didn't
senior.
see that. Wow.
Wow. He
I
can't
thought,
believe it.
I thought they were going to get the call of him wrapping his arms
Yeah,
around.
exactly. Exactly.
I'll take it.
Yeah. That
Definitely
was a
take
big
it.
break for Wareham here, but there's still a lot of time here.
Coach
3:53.
Mazzoli was calling for the travel, so obviously he did.
8 points. Oh, nearly taken
Nice
away.
play by Jovan.
Yeah, he's the big wingsman. Saves it. I don't know what the Stang fans are crying about there.
I don't either.
Yeah. The great recovery by Jovan Thomas. If anybody was fouled, he was. Oh, Griggs is going to take another three. No good.
Andy White with 3 minutes left here. 8-point lead. Going to be a nail biter.
3:20 actually. Andy's got a pick here against him in his back. Here's Fischetti again. Good. Fischetti.
It's a 5-point lead. They're going to blow this game, folks. They're just not playing well. Not playing together. It's like they're trying not to lose the game.
Okay, here's Jovan Thomas. Here's Andy White. Here's Biggs. He's going to drive to the hoop. A little runner off the glass. No good. Kicks. Mike Labonte for three. No good. Andy White. To Griggs. What a play.
What a play by Andy White. Unselfish play right there.
And under control.
Yep.
They didn't panic. 64-57. The lead's back up to 7 with 2:36. Back door to Fischetti. No good. Adams with a rebound and a
Come on. You can't have that happen here, boys.
64-59. What a game. 5 points. 2:22 on the clock. Here's Andy White. Andy White. Gonna drive. Pass out to Griggs. Labonte. No. 3. Andy White. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Andy.
Oh, Griggs.
Griggs. A nice play.
Oh!
Griggs has got a foul.
Got it. Hey, you got nobody to blame but himself. Got to make that layup.
Yep.
Now they're going to cut it to 3 points here, folks.
Yep.
Wareham's in trouble right here. Just what happened to Stang in the first game is happening to Wareham right now.
Trying not to lose.
They're trying not to lose instead of playing aggressive. They got to go back to being aggressive here, folks.
And this kid is like money in the bank.
Yeah,
for the
he's
free
a
throw
good
line.
free throw shooter. 1-and-1 here. They got to box out. 4-point lead.
This kid just doesn't miss.
Unbelievable. They've just, Wareham has thrown this game just.
Yep. Sylvia's made 9 free throws.
What do they
so
got?
far
6,
this game.
not even 6 points, 5 points in this quarter. 3-point lead.
64-61 with 2 minutes to go. What a ball game. Wareham trying desperately to hold on to a slim lead here. Not playing very well. Here's Jovan Thomas in the paint. Kicks it back out. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Andy White. Behind the back to Jovan. Jovan Thomas.
In!
Sophomore.
Big play by the sophomore there. What a play. That's money right there, boys.
Jovan Thomas with a behind-the-back pass from Andy White. Desmond Johnson, no good.
Oh, where is the foul?
Wow.
Oh, my. We got the ball, but wow.
Derek Arian was definitely fouled.
Woo.
And a
Get
hard
it to
foul
Michael
as well.
Labonte in the corner.
Oh,
what
isn't
a
it a
foul.
Finally. Two obvious
swallowed
fouls.
his
They called-
whistle
they called
here.
the second one with 1:09 to go. And Stang's got 2 more to give before there's a one-on-one.
1 minute
So,
left,
yeah,
so
so-
5-point lead.
So Stang's got an advantage here. They can call 2 more, get 2 more fouls, and give the ball back to Wareham on the sidelines. But Biggs is wide open here. No. Bounce pass to Jovan Thomas. Got a foul finally on Adams. That'll be 4.
That's his 4th.
Yep. Oh, it's 5th. He's out. Adams is
Oh,
out.
that's his 5th.
That's-
Wow.
That's a big rebounder underneath here.
That's a big hit for Stang right there. Wow.
He leaves the game. He only had 8, but you look at all those big buckets he got underneath the bucket there.
Oh, it's the hustle plays, the loose ball, you know.
2 seconds. They got to eat some clock here. Make Stang foul him. Here we go. Jovan Thomas of 8.
No, it's short. Oh, Derek. What a game this kid has played tonight. Derek Gary has been the MVP of this team tonight. He's come out. Well, he didn't want Joe Vaughn to take that shot. You get less than a minute left. Pull it out.
But Derek boxed down. He was in position.
He has played his butt off tonight, folks.
Derek Gary, yeah.
That's a huge three-point play right there. Now they got a D up. 8-point lead here, folks.
8 seconds. Desmond Johnson.
Can't relax here.
Desmond Johnson for a 3.
Because that's what can happen.
Wow. That kid's a player, I'll tell you.
They got a foul. And Michael LeBlanc, going to go to the line. You got to ice it here. 1-1.
Yep.
This is what the senior's there. He's got to make these shots now, kid. This is why you practice. That's why, got to get it to a 7-point lead here, folks.
Big shot for Mike Labonte here. Front end of a 1-1. There's Mikey.
Nope,
not going to go.
Derek Gary.
Rebound. He brings it back out. Biggs. Andy White. Now they found the right guy.
Michael LeBlanc missed it, but man, the hustle by him and Derek Gary.
Derek boxing out
Oh,
like he's been
my
whole game. And like Brett said just a little while ago, he's probably going to be the unsung hero of this game, Derek Gary.
I got to give Harry Irving credit. He said 6.5 tonight. He's close.
Here's Andy White with a
There's
big
6.
ball. Andy White's having a big game offensively.
Boy, they were up by 20 at some point. I mean, got to give Stang credit.
Yeah.
They didn't give up.
Away. They
didn't give up. I mean, they played well. Come on, D up here. You got 14 seconds left. Nothing's blocked.
Gary, and what better to have in the hands is Derek Gary, probably the star tonight. Derek Gary with that
And Wareham's going to pull this one out, folks.
Let's give a high five to Derek Gary down there.
Wow, what a game.
2 talented teams.
I gotta give Stang credit. Yeah. They really hung in there, got down 20, and it just showed these two teams could see each other in the future in the playoffs, and I mean that could be a big thing, boy.
Right.
Both teams just played their hats out. Camp Sylvia had a great game for Stang. They couldn't stop the lefty, and but I'll tell you right now. Derek Gary was just...
wasn't he, Brett?
He was the X factor tonight.
You can see that before Coach pulled him out of the game, that he was a factor in the game, and when he was out of the game, Stang came roaring back.
I saw him this afternoon. He promised me a victory.
Yeah.
He said he was going to play his hardest, and he did, boy.
It looks like Derek's going to get some munchies down at...
He'll be at Mama Mary's tonight eating.
Yeah. He's going to get a big treat for his big game. And for Brett and I, that's going to be out. I mean, Andy White gets the star offensively for his 27 unofficially, but defensively and for hustle and design.
Derek Gary, without a doubt.
He's our player of the game tonight. And like you said, Brett's going to treat him down at Mama Mary's, who's our sponsor here every game. Hey, we got another big game next week, Tuesday night.
We got tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. Away, right, against Fairhaven, the Blue Devils. The big game's next week. We'll take them one at a time. We're not going to worry about that. But here's Brett Labonte, my partner. I'm Paul Gagel. Our producer is Christian Fernandez. Pleasure to bring this exciting non-league contest tonight. It was a great game. All that it was trumped up to be. So thanks for watching. Good night, and we'll see you again.